Hi everyone, it's Rachel from StampYourArtOut.com, and I am here to share with you another fun paper crafting class today. This day we are going to feature this very, very pretty card. You're seeing it backwards, but you will see it the right way when when I flip the camera around. But anyways, I just wanted to give you a little taste of it in the camera here so you can see what we're going to do. It features a color called Peekaboo Peach, which is one of our 2016 through 18 in colors, and those colors are going to be leaving us soon at the end of this annual catalog, which ends in May. We're going to be saying goodbye to those colors. Of course, there's always a chance that they'll come back, so I don't want to say goodbye permanently, but Peekaboo Peach is one of my favorites. Hi, everyone! So I'm kind of sad that that one is probably going to be departing. Okay, another thing that's on here that I totally love is the designer paper. You can see the metallic color in that paper, and it's actually a white paper with the copper little dots on it, and we're going to color it. And that is our Springtime Foils designer paper. That paper is a celebration, sale-abration paper, and that can be gotten by placing an order of at least $50, and then it's free to you. So hi everyone, it's so nice to see everybody. I see lots of names that are familiar. There's Don GV or GJ. Love it. I told her to say that when she came on live with us today. She came to a class last night. Thanks, Don, for joining. And thanks, Vicki. I see you there. I think I saw Sandy there. I love that you guys are saying hello. And the more comments that you make and the more shares that you do and you tell me that you share, like you post the word shared, the more chance that you're going to have at winning one of the prizes. I have two prizes to give away today. We're starting prizes this week. I'm so excited. So let's go ahead and flip the camera around because I want to get started on this. I'm going to talk to you a little bit first before we actually start, but let's flip the camera around. All right, clip you into the stand. I am going to get much better at my technology soon. I don't know when, but I have purchased an iPad, and I have this wonderful stand that I've been clipping you into, and hopefully I'll be able to use that stand and the iPad and my phone and sync them together with my computer. I have to learn a little bit, but I'm very excited about the idea of getting a little bit more professional with my videos. Here is the card again. Now you can see it the right way. It's not mirrored to you, but look at that. It's just gorgeous. So it is using the Peekaboo Peach color. That's this color here. And it's also combined with one of my other favorites. This is the Lemon Lime Twist. Now this color is also a temporary color, but it came from the 2017 through 19 in colors. So this one will be around for sure for another year. That's the Lemon Lime Twist paired with Peekaboo Peach. And you can see these fun little sequins here. Those are embellishments called Tutti Frutti self-adhesive sequins. And so we're going to add that to it. We're going to add the ribbon. So, Oh, and this stamp set. This stamp set is called Amazing You, and that one is actually a celebration item too. I love that all of you guys are joining in. Thank you so much. It makes me feel so cozy and warm that my friends are joining with me. I love it. The You Are Simply Amazing, those words come from a stamp set that you again can get for free if you place a $50 order worth of Stampin' Up! Product. So, okay, so then you've got the paper, right? And then you've got this stamp set. That means you have to place a $100 order. Okay, so let me help you prioritize. If you don't want to spend that much, I would say that the paper is the for sure thing. This stamp set could be replaced by sentiments from another stamp set that has words. This is not as important as the paper on this particular card, okay? But it is pretty. Let me show you the whole set so you can at least get a peek of what's in it. These are the different images. Lots of fun stuff in there. Okay, let's start. Let's do some, there we go, measurements. Measurement time, everyone. So go ahead and take a screenshot of those measurements so that you have those handy. We're going to be, of course, using a couple different cardstocks in here. We have the designer paper and some copper foil paper, and then our ribbon. So I've already cut some of that paper to size, but because we always have someone who might be a beginning stamper come, and join us. I want to make sure that I do some basic cutting in front of you as well. So let's take an 8.5 by 11 sheet. This is our Peekaboo Peach color, and we're going to bring it into our trimmer the horizontal way to the 5.5 inch mark. When you cut your paper in half, whether it's cutting it in half with 2 strips this way or 2 strips this way, you have created the perfect card base for our medium-sized envelopes. So we're going to bring it 11 inches wide this way. We're cutting it at 5.5 because that's half of 11. So here we go. We're going to slice it, and then we're going to take this half sheet here and we're going to fold it. Now, if you don't have the paper trimmer and you just want to fold it like that, that's fine too, but I love that we have a scoring blade with our Stampin' Trimmer as well. So now we're going to take 8.5, divide that in half, that's 4.25 inches. And so we're going to score it, and now we've got the perfect card base ready to go. Oh, I have to show you that paper. Where do I put the trimmer? I'm going to put the trimmer right here. Okay, look at this paper, you guys. You get lots of different foil sheets with it. I want to say 3 times 4. You get 12 sheets, and you get 3 sheets of each of these images. So here is one of them. You can see the gold and copper foil on that. Let's look at this next one. This one is basic silver stripes. Beautiful. I'm so excited. This one here, this is probably my favorite of all of them, although I haven't used a sheet of it yet. But you are seeing so many pretty cards made with this. It's silver leaves, and then of course the accented gold sections on it. And then this one, obviously, I used up a lot of, and that's the one that we're using today. This is the polka dot copper one. Isn't it gorgeous? I know, right? Okay, so let's take and get our other measurements out. We needed our, here we go, we got our Peekaboo Peach. We need to have our 3 inch by 5.5 inch piece of designer paper. And then this is our white. Our white is 3.25 by 5.5 inches. That's going to layer behind. Then we also need a scrap of foil paper. This is our copper foil paper. And I have cut some for you, but I also thought it would be nice if I did a little big shot trimming for you in front of you. So we've got our magnetic platform, which you can get separately. It's kind of a convenient item to have because your dies that you're going to cut with actually cling to it. So it helps to hold the paper down. Hi everyone. Oh, I love that all these people are joining in. Okay, and so let's go ahead and die cut a piece of foil paper using this die. This die comes from our collection of layering circles. So here's our layering circles. Get lots of them. And we're just taking one of the scallop ones. We have it sandwiched between 2 cutting mats. So I have my nice clean one on top and my scratched up one on the bottom. I have the cutting blade part, oh, I should show you that. The cutting blade part of my die down, so you can actually feel a little ridge there. That has to be down against your paper. Okay, let's go ahead and just crank it through. Now, any scratches that you might have on your top plate could possibly go through onto your foil paper because foil paper is pretty, it's sensitive, it picks up stuff. So the cleaner the plate is on top, the better. And there we have our wonderful scallop circle already cut and ready to go. Let's scoot this aside. I'll set it way far out of the way because we don't need it anymore. Okay, and now we're going to take, we need a couple more pieces here. We need our white. So we're going to stamp on a scrap of white because we need to have this little inside circle here too. And now we're bringing in the stamp set. And all of those images are separate little stamp images. Okay, let's grab our colors. We have 4 ink pad colors that we're using with this card. You don't have to use all 4, but I love the lemon lime twist. I love the Peekaboo Peach, and I think that when you put a sentiment on a card, the darker the color, the better. So I grabbed 2 other colors that are kind of darker versions of those 2 colors. So Old Olive and Pumpkin Pie. Let's start with the Old Olive. To open up the pads, you just push forward, take the furthest away and flip it over. You can see how dirty that is. That's actually a good thing, by the way. That means it's well loved. Okay, we're going to ink up the amazing image with our old olive, and we're going to stamp that down into the corner here. And then we're going to grab the two other images, the Simply and You. I'm going to close this up so I don't accidentally ink into it. And here is our pumpkin pie color. So I'm building up from the amazing part, okay? So let's see if I can do this with the camera here. Hopefully it's straight. If it's not, I apologize to the person who's going to be getting this with one of the prizes. Oh wait, we got to use that color one more time. You is going right above the word Simply. There we go. Hey, I did pretty well. Okay, now we could, if we didn't have the punch, because this is the punch I used, the 2 1/4. If we didn't have this, you could use one of the circle dies that comes in that same Layering Ovals collection. But since I have this, let's just punch it out. And there, now we have our scrap of white done. We also have another white that we want to put on the inside of our card because you want to have a place where you can write on. So I'm going to quickly cut one more of those whites. Sorry, meant to do that earlier. There we go, 3 1/4 by 5 1/2. Now I think, except for the ribbon, I think we should have all of our pieces cut. I think, and I'm not going to actually cut that one, but you'd need 8 to 9 inches of that, and I only have this much left. I'm so sad. So I'm going to try to use even less than 8 to 9 inches, but for the sake of making it easy on you, please use 8 to 9 inches. Okay, this is where the fun and magic happens. So we're going to take this piece of foil paper and we're going to open up our ink pads. Let's start with the Lemon Lime Twist. We'll put them in order. Lemon Lime Twist. Oh, it's such a lovely green. I love it, love it, love it. And then we have the Peekaboo Peach next. And then we have the Pumpkin Pie. And I just did this with my sponges the other day. I'm so proud of myself. I just took and used the new punch that's in the occasions. Now I can't think of the name of it because I'm not showing it right now, right? But I just folded it in half on top of the sponges since I have some people using these sponges in my class this week. And I wanted to make sure that they didn't use the wrong sponge with the wrong color. So here you can see the difference between the two sponges. And okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start with the top. Oh, and you wanna have some tissue nearby too. So you'll just start at the top and you'll rub, 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 rub. And we're gonna have a little bit of movement with the camera. I hope I don't make anybody seasick because my table is not the most stable. Okay, after you've done one color, you come in and you wipe. Because if you don't wipe, you might have some of the ink that's on the copper area come off onto your fingertips later on. Thank you all for joining in this class. I'm so excited. I did something different this time. I took and blogged a teaser photo to invite maybe any people who aren't watching me on Facebook, on my Facebook Live classes, and I invited them. So if you are one of those people that saw it announced on my blog, would you please shout out and let me know if that's the way you got your invite? I'd be really curious to know. All right, so now we've got our colors just slowly, gradually blended together here on our paper. And isn't this just amazing the way this looks? I just love it. Any paper that has a foil resist, what do I want to call it? A foiled area. The foil area will not pick up ink. So if you have papers that have that, and you have a white or a vanilla background on them, you can do this sort of technique on it. It's just so much fun. Okay, let's set these aside. And let's bring in our ribbon and tie a bow. This is our ombre ribbon that is in, oh, look at that. See, I already got dirty. This ombre ribbon is in the regular catalog. the annual catalog. We have 3 different choices of ombre ribbon. This is our lemon lime twist, and we have calypso coral, and we have dapper denim. There we go. There's our fun little bow. And I like to leave one leg a little longer. I think it looks a little bit prettier on this card, so I'm going to leave this one a little bit longer. Let's go ahead and assemble the card now. Okay, so this piece will go on top of the white. Yay, Connie saw it on my blog. I'm so glad. Thanks, Connie. And if I'm not responding to your comments during the little Facebook broadcast right now, I promise I'll go back and read them all. I do that every time, so I want to make sure that you know that I'm not ignoring you. Okay, now we'll add this right to the middle. So I'm looking between the score line here and the edge of the card and adding that right to the middle. Let's go ahead and add that other white piece to the inside. Like that. And again, there are some colors that are leaving or supposed to be leaving at the end of this catalog. And those are Peekaboo Peach, Sweet Sugar Plum. Oh, let me see if I can remember them all. Sweet Sugar Plum, Flirty Flamingo, Dapper Denim, and Emerald Envy, I believe. Hang on. Yes, those are them. So if you have a love for any of those 5 colors, you'll want to kind of do a little search for them in the online store and see, you know, ink pads, cardstock, re-inkers, that sort of thing. If there's anything that contains that. With me? What happened there? I had a call come through and I'm not sure how to stop that. Did you guys hear me the whole time where I was going, oh my gosh, oh my gosh? Let me know if you heard me because I want to know how to handle that next time. Sorry about that. So either there was a big lull in the video or you heard me freaking out about the phone call. You didn't hear me? Okay, thanks, Kristen. Yeah, my mom was calling through and I'm like, oh no, what do I do? Okay, so I think I was talking about the ink colors, but basically you can Google the name of that color, or not Google the name, sorry. Put the name of that color in the search bar in the online store. And then what you can do is see what comes up. And if there's any accessories, if there's any ink pads, ribbons, that kind of thing that contain those colors that you absolutely have to have, you'll want to start purchasing that stuff now rather than when everything gets announced in April. Once things are announced in April, things start to sell out really quickly. So, and again, I'm saying probably because we do have, we have had in the past, I'll just say it this way, we have had in the past color refresh, which is when Stampin' Up! Just kind of revamps all of their color families, and it might happen in the near future. So when I'm putting this down on here, do you guys notice I have the amazing, I'm looking at the word amazing, and I'm making sure that it is going straight across, it is parallel to the top and bottom of my card. That way it looks simply amazing. I've also got it positioned somewhat down in the left corner, just for kind of a fun, whimsical, cheerful little look. Okay, we're gonna open up a new box of glue dots here. And I just pick up the glue dot with the actual object and then lift up my object and stick it down on my card. We have some fun sequins. This is a used up bag here, but this is what they look like when they're fresh and new. And you get 4 different colors in that, or 5, I think it's 5. Is it 5 different colors? 250, yes, it's 5 different colors. You get the kind of that bright pink, the blue, the yellow, the green, and the orange. Yes, 5 colors. So I'm going to open this up. These are the Tutti Frutti self-adhesive sequins. I'm just going to grab 3 of the colors. There we go. And we'll add 1. They already have glue dots on them, so it makes them pretty easy to work with. We'll put 1 up there, 1 down in the lower left about right there, and then way down like right about there. There we go. That is our finished card, you guys. Is that crazy? I hope you have been commenting during this video, this broadcast, because again, pretty soon I'm going to pull my computer in and we're going to do kind of a little random drawing to see who can win. So what are we going to win? Well, I'll tell you in just a second. First of all, I want to show you one other card. This is another card that I did soon after making this one, because I was so in love with the colors after I did this that I wanted to use it in my event that I had this week. And I had already planned a card that had this similar layout to it for my VIP or VIC card. Very important crafter. Thank you so much, Shar, for that cute little term. So I do this VIP card thing at my Stamp-A-Stack event. And those people who bring someone who I've never met get to make that card. And they also get to have their friend make that card. So I had this great layout. It was a black and white card that I got as a swap from Sandy Carlson. And I decided I still wanted to do that layout. So I just took and applied the colors to it. This is a 2-inch circle punch. This is the 2 1/4-inch circle punch. No, I'm wrong. This is the 1 3/8 inch circle punch. This is the 2-inch, the old olive color, that layer right there is 2-inch. And then this is the starburst punch. So these, all three of these are punches. There's no dies in this at all. So you don't have to own the Big Shot to make this one. And then of course we have the same other elements, same cardstock, same accessories, same colors. All I did was add the old olive. I got rid of the dies, added punches instead, and then just cut them a little differently. So I'll share that on my blog in the future too, so you can get measurements on that. But that is the card that the VIPs made. So what are the fun little giveaways? This stamp set is one. And this, along with the card that I made, now I can't remember which one I made. Let's just pull this one out for a minute. With the card that I made, so you get this and this if you're the other winner. So we have 2 prizes to give away today. And how it's going to work is I'm going to do this computer thing. It's called WooBox, and I'm going to put it down in front of you so you can see how it works. I'm going to pull up this post that we're all involved in right now. It's going to choose and grab in all the people who have left a comment. Thank you, all of you, for commenting. And by the way, you can press the share button and share it to your Facebook friends, and then let me know that you shared it by commenting with the word shared, and you can still get in the drawing that way. Once I pick those 2 winners, then I want those 2 people to get in touch with me. We'll do kind of a little private Facebook message back and forth to each other so that I can get their address and I can send it off to them. So one thing about it though is you need to be in the US. I have to say that because otherwise shipping is going to be astronomical for me. If you are willing to help me out with shipping, I would gladly ship it to you. But if there's an issue and I have to choose another winner after this is done being broadcasted because the person lives, say, in Australia, then we'll figure out something else. Yeah, I don't want to have to pay for tons of shipping. Like, that would be costly. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring this computer program in here. This is what it looks like. It's pretty cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a refresh post, and it's going to come up with the actual post that we just did here with, there it is, there's the video, and we can see that there are 61 comments, and all I do is just click that. I pick a winner, and I get to choose people who entered by commenting, and let's see here, users may only enter once. You know what, I might do that another time, but this time I didn't say you can only get 1 comment to enter, so we're going to go ahead and just pick a winner. Let's see who we got. Oh, wait, there's more criteria. Hang on a minute. Oh, no, there it is. There it is. Sharon Legerett Snowd. Is that how you say your name? I don't know if you're still with us, but you got to win one of those items. You get to pick, by the way, because you're the first person, and then we will choose one more. Pick another winner. This is so cool how this works. And the other winner is Catherine K. Miller. So thank you and congratulations to those people. You and I will just message each other and we'll get it figured out. Let me unclip you out of the stand here. Let's see if I can do this without hanging up on you. Hang on a minute. Oh my goodness. All right, let's flip around. It is sunny here today in Minnesota, and it's getting warmer and warmer and warmer. I just love it. The weather, the nice weather is coming. Now, if you have never purchased Stampin' Up! Product before and you do not have a demonstrator, then you can click the shop button in either my Facebook page, which you are on right now, and you can shop the online store. You can email me, message me. I can send you a catalog if you don't have one. But this is a great time to purchase because every $50 that you purchase gets you a free pick from the Celebration catalog. And that included those two things that I just shared today, the Springtime Foils paper and the amazing new stamp set. So yes, congratulations to those two. This is awesome. I love doing this. This is so much fun. We'll do it again next week this way. Now, another way to shop is to go to my blog, and I think I had that shared on that piece of paper on my desk the whole time I was demonstrating, stampyourartout.com. You can click there, you can click the shop button, and you can do the shopping that way as well. And then YouTube. I post all of these videos to YouTube, so if you are not always active on Facebook and you'd rather subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you don't miss these videos after they've gone live, then make sure that you go to my YouTube channel and you can click subscribe on there. There's lots of ways to get to see all these fun classes. And again, I will do another one next week, 2:00 p.m. Central Time. I don't know the project or the card that I'm doing right now, but I'm so glad that we got to do prizes today. Thanks you guys for joining. I hope to see you join me next week. Bye-bye.